Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, January 16th, 2023 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I take seriously the power of my decisions and my responsibility. And holy moly, what a week we have ahead. So we have a few big things coming in. One of them, we're going to start probably feeling it really strongly on Tuesday, and that is the Sun conjunct Pluto. So we have this once a year. We have other Pluto transits throughout the year, but this is a big one because the energies of like two planets being conjunct really rev each other up, right? And so here we have the Sun turning its light power onto Pluto, and Pluto turning its dark power onto the Sun. Let me be fair and say that I think that Pluto can bring us the lightest light and the darkest dark, both. But with this energy, the Sun is illuminating our power struggles, our struggles with our personal shadows, our struggles with other people's shadows, which can be part of our shadow. And so this energy can feel heavy. Pluto is meant to help us transform. Pluto is the energy of transformation that can take us into our empowerment. But like I said, a lot of times we walk through the valley of shadows, the valley of darkness on our path to that empowerment. And so just be aware of that energy incoming. We have some things lining up to it that are going to be supporting it. Now, on that same day, we have Mercury going direct. Hooray! But, anything that comes up during a Mercury retrograde, it's part of dealing with these shadows, the ups and downs of life, right? So just be aware of that with Mercury going direct, especially because it's in Capricorn, that anything that comes through moves through, even though it might be a pain in the butt at times. It's a little wolf crying. She does not howl. She cries like a little squeaky mouse. Anyway, be very aware of that energy coming in. Even with Mercury going direct, the shenanigans still stick. Mercury going direct is asking us to align our decisions with our responsibility. That is part of our power that we are taking on with the Sun and Pluto. And again, today we have a very interesting transit leading into that. Now, besides Wednesday, which packs a punch with those two energies, we have the Sun finishing up in Capricorn, moving into Aquarius early on Friday the 20th. A new moon in Aquarius coming in on Friday the 21st, and some Chinese New Year energy coming in, the year of the water rabbit, moving out of the tiger. What was it? White tiger. Was it metal tiger? I don't remember. And we have Uranus going direct on Sunday the 22nd. So between Mercury direct this week and Uranus direct and the Sun moving into Aquarius and a new moon in Aquarius, the electrical vibrations are going to be spiking. Just keep that in mind and keep yourself grounding in, bringing presents for yourself. Not buying presents for yourself, but bringing your own presents for yourself this week to support you through these crazy energies. Now today, one of the big transits that we have, I feel like, again, is feeding into this Mercury direct energy. It's feeding into this Sun-Pluto conjunction that's happening. We are going to have Mercury and Mars in an Inconjunct. I didn't actually look to see if they're actually creating a yod. What causes a yod is, we do have a fast-moving yod. We have a fast-moving yod early in the day, is two Inconjuncts pointing at something. It's actually pointing at Mars in Gemini. So the moon moving through Scorpio, Mercury in Capricorn, are both pointing at Mars in Gemini. And I know I brought this song up probably a few months ago, maybe when Mars was going retrograde, the song A Change Will Do You Good by Sheryl Crow. As I'm tuning into this yod, that is the song that just started playing. Now, this also feeds in with the South Node. South Node yods this a little bit too. So, very interesting energy. But Mars in Gemini is asking us to align our actions with the changes that we want to make. What I love about this connection with Mercury and Mars in an inconjunct is there are incongruencies in you right now. There are incongruencies that are not aligning with your decision to change. There are actions that you're taking that are not lining up with your decision to change. Some of these, South Node energy, are old patterns, probably even from other lifetimes. Some of these are subconscious psyche energies. By the way, check out the recording we did last week about the third eye and the archetypes, because that can help tune you in. Oh my goodness, this is the archetype that is sabotaging this decision, that's not letting me take this aligned action. So this yod is very important, as it can help us like shift, realign, straighten out inconsistencies that we are having with the forward momentum, the forward action, the changes, the shift, the decisions we want to make. And I would say that this week feels a lot more like New Year to me than, New Year's Day did. So this is a really potent time to figure out these incongruencies, where things are off, where you are not being in integrity with your decision, with your actions, and move forward. Now, what I love is that the moon in Scorpio is making so many connections through the day, helping us notice these subconscious energies, helping us notice where we are sabotaging ourselves, helping us notice any of the shadow behavior that is keeping us from the changes that will do us good, right? So we have the moon connecting to the South Node, the moon connecting to Mars energy, in that inconjunct energy. That's really early in the day. Then we have the moon connecting to Uranus in an opposition. Uranus might feel a little triggery. Again, this is good. What's triggering you? Well, probably an area that you're being incongruent, that you need to work on. Moon square Venus. Venus in Aquarius right now. Where are you not valuing yourself enough to address these incongruencies, to be in integrity? Where do you need to shift your value? Where do you need to recognize your shadow that is interacting in this energy? Moon and Neptune connecting. That's not till the evening, but you may get some intel in your dreams helping you move through this energy. Finally, Moon and Saturn in a square. Now, the Saturn piece, there's two things. Where is the vibration off for you? But where are you getting that shouldiness that's still throwing you out? Where are you still honoring somebody else's authority instead of your own in this energy? Because recognizing that will, again, help you make these shifts. And again, Sheryl Crow starts playing A Change Will Do You Good. I also want to say that with Mercury in an inconjunct with Mars, which is in Gemini, communications may be wonk. So just be very aware. Today may be a very glitchy day, technology-wise. Tuesday as well might be. Communications may be wonky. Have patience. And this goes for yourself as well. Be patient and understanding with yourself. So I got one of my favorite cards for today. Hard times require furious dancing, and I get by with a little help from my friends. And so if you are challenged in something, maybe asking your friend where there are incongruencies, holding space for possibilities. Sometimes we don't hold space for the possibility of our own shadow energy, or don't recognize it. And this is asking us to take a higher look. So beyond looking to your friends, which could cause problems, as Wolf just indicated to us. And the friendliness card in reverse. Besides looking to them, maybe look to them for support, but do be willing to look at the possibilities. Maybe there's a place where I am actually sabotaging, or maybe there's a place where I have these preconceived notions that are keeping me from digging in. We also have the letting go card. So the letting go card says, hey, there might be some emotions in this. Moon in Scorpio always brings the emotional energy, and this may be part of the shift too. I think so often we hold on to old emotional stuff, and that's the shift that we ultimately need. The final card is inner voice, utilizing your intuition to help break you through any of these sticky patterns that are coming up in and through this energy. I would say as well, watch for your sticky patterns in what you need to be to anybody else, because I'm feeling that with some of this Gemini and Capricorn energy, both feel like they may need to look like something to others. You don't have to look like anything other than yourself. Be yourself. And with that, I leave you with this scope. So check out that archetypes recording that we did. Hopefully we can get that up so you can listen to it as a podcast, because it was so great. And if you are interested in that, maybe consider joining the Journey of Ascension that is going to be starting soon. I will post the link for the video below today's scope, and the info for Journey of Ascension will be there. Besides that, you can always book a reading with me. If you are waiting to hear from me for a reading, I am trying to get everybody in within this month for the 2023. I think I'm calling it. If you would like a year ahead reading, like, get yourself in within this week, because I'm going to be closing them down by the end of the month. And so email me about that. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power. And honor your values. So important. Namaste.